Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuesday afternoon, and here are today's notices. First up, you will have noticed that there are some lockers in the corridors. May I start by saying thank you so much to the Friends of Holyport College for raising the funds to buy us these lockers. Now, lots and lots of people have been saying to me, oh, when can I have a locker? When can I have a locker? Until you have been to me, or been to your tutor and signed the locker agreement, you may not put anything in a locker. Some people have already been to me to say they've lost stuff that they left in a locker. That's because it's not your locker yet. So, here's what you're going to do. You're going to bring in a padlock, a suitable padlock. If it's too small, it won't work, so not a really teeny tiny padlock and not a massive one because you won't get it through the hole. A decent sized padlock with either a key or a code. I suggest you keep a safe note of that code somewhere, and I suggest you keep a spare key somewhere. You're going to bring that padlock in. When you've got a padlock, you're going to come either to me or to your form tutor. I haven't quite worked it out yet. They're going to assign you a locker number, and they're going to get you to sign a locker agreement. Then you may have a locker. Please don't keep rotting food in your locker. Please don't keep anything you shouldn't be keeping in your locker. Also, please note that we do reserve the right, in extreme circumstances or in certain circumstances, to search your locker under the rules of the school search policy, which doesn't change anything. Also, please note that if you lose your key or if you forget the code to your padlock, it is your responsibility and not the school's. We're not going to be stopping lessons to cut padlocks off lockers. It will be your problem and you will be getting in trouble for not having your equipment if that is the case. Obviously, we try and help where we can, but we won't necessarily be able to do that immediately. So leave the lockers for now, bring in a padlock, and then hopefully by tomorrow I'll have some clarity on where your locker will be and all of those kind of things. So there'll be more on that in the morning. Secondly, please note that if you are in the school production, you need to go to a meeting tomorrow afternoon. I believe you've had an email, so congratulations to the cast. If you've had an email about that, please get yourself there tomorrow afternoon. Finally, 2 bits of video clip from within lessons. These are both year 7, so there's a clip from a science lesson where they're learning about longitudinal waves, and then a clip from an English lesson talking about the splice comma. Enjoy. I will see you all this time tomorrow. Take care.
No. Now. Now.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move.
First things first. Splice commas are bad.
Very, very bad. Right.
Here's an example of one that's been used incorrectly.
Cody walked into the kitchen. Comma. He picked up a bottle.
This is wrong because they are 2 clauses that make sense on their own.
There are 2 ways to fix this. Number one, you either
replace it with a full stop,
and of course you have to put a capital letter.
or we can turn it back to a regular letter and put in a conjunction such as and, because that's just a basic conjunction.
So, those are 2 ways to fix them.
Thanks for watching our video.
Hope you enjoyed.